Welcome back, my loyal subjects, to more The Legend of Heroes, Trails of Cold Steel 3, Pharaoh Fiasco here. It is our field exercises, day 2 of them. And yesterday, as you can see from our blasted out campsite, we suffered an attack from Ouroboros in the dead of night. Well, it was 8 o'clock, but still. Yeah, the Dareflinger's maiden voyage definitely was not one without its bumps. Vivi's here for some reason, and Mint too. Wow, we called in a bunch more of our classmates. Mint and Tita could probably learn a thing or two from each other. The Railway Military Police isn't coming either? What? You'd think this would be something they'd want to respond to. And Lecter also. Correct. They are unable to come for a number of reasons. A particularly troublesome incident just occurred at the Empire's eastern borders. Due to that, they can't afford to divert any manpower at the moment. You've got to be kidding me. We've got the Stall Ritter and an Enforcer here breathing down our necks. And to make things worse, the Enforcer's surely of all people. Yeah, Lecter would know exactly who that is. At this rate, half the province could be up in flames by tomorrow. Well... Hey, Randolph, who is Shirley exactly? Well, I'm embarrassed to admit it, but she's my cousin. The battalion commander of one of the most powerful Jaeger Corps on the continent, the Red Constellation. Well, I guess she's vice leader now that my uncle took over as boss. The Red Constellation? I've heard of them. The Jaeger Corps who were working behind the scenes during the incident in Crossbell. But that police division you were a part of stopped them. Right, Randolph? I mean, we beat them, but it's not like we disbanded Red Constellation or anything. Well, I wouldn't say we stopped them exactly. More like we just drove them back. Then afterwards, that man-eating tiger got herself scouted by the society. Yeah, so that was the job offer that Shirley mentioned back then. Well, she's probably still a member of the Red Constellation, which is par for the course for Ouroboros. So then, it would be weird if they asked for any more commitment. That means the main troops of the Red Constellation are waiting somewhere nearby, right? The Stall Ritter too. Yeah, about that. It seems like the main force of the Red Constellation isn't even in the Empire at the moment. What? Yep, they're not working with the Society. Seems like they've got something else on their plate. Can't say for sure what the little squads are up to, but the worst case scenario of yours isn't happening for sure. Well, that's something. Due to these factors, it has been determined that the current threat level is manageable. Really now? And who's determining these things, huh? Blood and Iron, dear old dad? Until we determine their aim, we will proceed with only branch campus personnel and resources. I wonder if Major Michael thinks that's BS. Of course, we will still be relying on the Sutherland Provincial Army to maintain order. But... What about the Imperial Army? Dreknor Fortress isn't that far up north. The Imperial Army is occupied with their own duties. The decision has been made to not interrupt them. I repeat, we will have the Provincial Army and the branch campus handle this using our existing forces. That is the current decision of the Imperial government. Yep. Wait, that's... The Imperial government. So that's what's going on. Well, it makes things simple, at least. I should have realized when you arrived with such perfect timing this morning. Are we going to do our ritual from last year again? Ritual? You sure? Thought you'd be pretty done with all that after the Northern War. I'll never accept your group's way of doing things. But if there's a crisis and I have the power to do something about it, as a graduate of Thors and a member of the original Class 7, I can't sit idly by. Well said.
Ashen Chevalier Reen Schwarzer. The following orders are on behalf of the Imperial Government.
Yep, that is definitely Gilead Osborne in a font that I recognize.
Uncover the purpose behind the Society's advances in the Sutherland province and put a stop to them.
So we've got ourselves an Imperial Order.
Huh? An order from the Imperial Government. The only thing that will call the Ashen Chevalier to action.
So now he's going to be authorized to utilize, or he's going to be more freely utilizing Valimar. He just didn't feel like doing it previously, or didn't think it was necessary previously.
Orders accepted.
I see. So that's how it works, huh?
We get a little bit of a glimpse into what Reen, apparently a ritual. They've gone through this quite a few times.
Yes. He's always forced into situations he has no choice but to accept.
Then we shall assist with these orders.
Golden! So now we got some original heat coming back.
Laura, Fee, Elliot.
Halt! Non-affiliates are not permitted.
Oh, come on, Michael.
This isn't the government ordering around an instructor at one of their schools. These orders are for Reen himself. As his classmates, we are affiliated.
It won't be easy for Reen to do this on his own either. If the Imperial government won't move its army to support him, then we'll just have to pick up the slack.
I almost feel bad because I know I should be using Kurt, Yuna, and Altina, but they are definitely going to get backseated. Especially when we have Laura, S-Craft kill everything, Arcade on the team.
Even so.
Nothing you say will change our minds. We are those whose hands aren't bound by the Imperial government. As such, we need not concern ourselves with the RMP and the Intelligence Division restricting our actions.
Right, dude. Haven't you heard? The third force that was out and about during CS2? Come on, Michael.
True enough. There's pretty much nothing we can do to stop you guys.
I'm so glad you're all here for him.
After all that rigmarole you went through last night, but that's only because I keep saying I'm gonna grind off screen and then I just never do it, which definitely would have made those less of a challenge.
Are you all sure?
Come on, why even ask that? Why do you think we're here?
Huh?
We were all worried about you after we graduated and left you behind at the academy. You were put into an unreasonable situation. You had to follow your orders or risk many people being hurt. The thought that our irreplaceable friend was having to bear those burdens all on his own was simply too much.
Besides, we also had that promise of ours. 2 birds, 1 stone, you know?
I'm guessing that promise is gonna be, let's make sure we all meet up again or something.
We got the location of your field exercise grounds and your schedule from a certain source.
Sarah.
Then those of us who could make it all got together here. Ta-da!
Elisa and Machias were so upset they couldn't come.
We're definitely gonna be meeting them later on.
This is a lot to take in all at once.
You've got friends like that though, Randy.
I see. So it was his doing.
His?
Man, even without his wings, that guy sure gets around.
Oh, Olivier. Or Olivert.
Laura, Fee, Elliot, thank you. Given that this is an order for the Ashen Chevalier, Valamar's strength might be needed. So please, all of you, lend me your strength too.
Yep. Yeah.
Alright, so they're definitely... I wonder how that's gonna work, though.
Instructor!
Our camp screen is probably about to get a lot more crowded.
You guys.
We just heard from Instructor Toa. Is it true? Did you really get orders from the Imperial government? Are you really going to be heading off without us?
Oh, they're not even... Oh, I guess it would make sense they wouldn't be allowed to come on this mission. It would be outside of the scope of Class 7. Of the new Class 7, anyways.
Well...
That would explain Major Arendel's presence here.
So it's true then? It's true. Our special ops missions are done for now. Work on your exercises with Class 8 and Class 9.
Yeah.
But
Even though Altina really has no reason to be left out, but she seems to have gone through quite the bit of power drain in between this game and the previous one.
Understood. Then I shall join.
Yeah, see? She's like, but I can handle it.
No exceptions. That includes you, Altina.
Dude, what? There we go.
What? But I need to provide support.
Regardless of your other circumstances, you're still a student of the branch campus.
Which means no adventuring for you.
I can't allow my students to get dragged into my personal business. Major Lecter understands this too. I think this is a good opportunity for you. Stay with Yuna and Kurt.
But I...
Allow me to ask one thing.
What is it, Kurt?
What is it?
It looks like you've accepted help from a member of the Arcade School.
Does he have some sort of swordsman's pride over that or something?
Is the Vander School? Am I not enough?
Man. There's a lot of politics involved with being a swords user in Zemuria, dude, I swear.
That's right. You're not.
Whoa! I can't believe Reen said that to him.
The fact that you're one of my students aside, it doesn't matter how much talent you have or that you've managed to reach intermediate level at your age. I can't take someone who lacks confidence and conviction to such a dangerous place.
Dang, dude, Reen is telling him like it is.
Excuse me.
Wow.
hey, Kurt!
He's sulking? Okay.
Come with me, Allie. Sheesh. Just when I was starting to change my mind about you.
It's okay, Yuna. There'll be plenty of time for that later. Don't you think that was a bit too harsh? Reen's just shy. He can be pretty stubborn sometimes, too. I guess you're having a pretty hard time, huh? Yeah, constantly. I finally understand just how good an instructor Sarah was to be able to juggle everything. Truly? Honestly, I'd be surprised if Sarah was thinking much at all. Yeah, I think maybe you're just being a little too serious about this, Reen. Maybe. I agree that there are times when it's better to just go with the flow. But this is just what I'm like. I want to think about how I'm going to interact with those kids from now on. I like how Reen says that, but he's barely 2 years older than, he's barely 3 years older than they are. If we can somehow overcome this crisis, that is. Yeah. You were right, though. No way we can take them to such a dangerous place. I'm sure each of them is stronger than I am. But experience makes up for a lot. Let's do this. Let's go. I want to use our time efficiently. First off, we should gather information. Any ideas? Let's head to St. Arc then. I'll show you a place we can use as a base while we gather info. Wait, is that? We're gonna go to the St. Arc Bracer Guild or something? I take it you speak of somewhere connected to your new line of employment, correct? I see. I'm curious to see what kind of place it is. Well, look forward to it. Can we use the horses? Yeah, once we're ready. Let's leave camp. The main story will progress once you leave camp. Let's go ahead and find our cute little charges, because they definitely were not having the best time. Looks like we're running low on materials for maintenance. We need to head out and pick up a few things soon. Instructor Toa said we still have a little bit of room left in the budget. Here you go. I took the liberty of writing up an estimate report. Oh man, thanks. You're a real lifesaver. But are you doing okay? That PTSD hits hard and fast. I overheard that you didn't get much sleep last night. I couldn't sleep at all. Thinking about getting attacked again kept me up all night. Honestly, even now I'm still a little scared. But I won't be the one who holds us back. Not when everyone else is working so hard. That esprit de corps is a powerful driving force. Yeah, I feel the same way. But be sure not to push yourself too much, okay? Yes, thank you. It's understandable that Tatiana's scared, but I'm glad to see she's giving it her all regardless. As for Stark, it seems like he's handling it well. It's a good thing we have someone as level-headed as him with us. Considering he's from the formerly neutral zone of Jirai, he's probably used to this kind of thing. Used to that elevated type heart rate. Sure is good to have pals, huh? A lot of people are relying on you, you know? The government just cares about results, though. Good luck with your orders. Hope you and your pals have a good time. We'll take care of this. Together we'll succeed, no matter what. No matter what they take from him, the prince is not the type to go down easily. I'll be looking forward to good results from you. You're on government orders. Don't stop anywhere short of success. Yes, understood. Let's go then. And might as well hit up everybody who's in the cars. If there's anybody in the cars. Is Pablo still hanging out up here? Nope. Luisa. Or Luis. Luisa is someone else. I never thought our field exercise camp would be attacked. Anyway, we just need to do our best right now. I'll work hard as the operator of the Dareflinger. You... Unbelievable. Real enemies during a practice field exercise. Not to mention those machines. Again. She's seen them before. Again. Does Valerie already know about archaisms? Wait, how could I forget? She's from Northumbria. It's no surprise for someone who lived through the Northern War to know about them. Instructor Rain, did you need something from me? No, nothing at all. Rain? Alright. So that's them. They're not in too high spirits, which is understandable. Alright, so they're having a little powwow. Wayne, who, Bad Luck Bear over here. Are you sure you're okay, Wayne? Yeah, I'm fine now. All thanks to Kyrie's timely treatment and Sandy's home cooking. I still don't think you should join in on the patrol exercises though, Wayne. It'd be best if you avoided anything that might open your wounds back up. Don't worry, I'll have Wayne's back out there. I'm not just gonna go out onto the battlefield without a plan and start panicking again. After all, that'd be totally uncool, you know? Well, it's obvious I was pretty uncool back there. I ran in too fast and caused trouble for Jessica. Let's give everything we've got. We'll work hard and make up for our mistakes. Yeah, you bet. Aw, you guys. That's so manly. They make a great team. Yeah, I'm really proud of them. And, we can actually take ourselves un shower. I wonder...
Refreshing.
They do have shower dialogue. It'd be weird if they didn't, but... Oh, I was still looking underneath the health bars. I forgot. The, CP gauge has definitely moved. It's not the same. Who is this? Oh, that's where they're at. Probably gonna give us the cold shoulder. Oh. Everyone. Are you two having a late breakfast? Where's Kurt? He went to Car 5 to do some maintenance on his swords. Hey, so... Because of my time at the police academy, I kinda get what you were telling us. About how dangerous Ouroboros is. And how the three of us aren't experienced enough. Yuna? But even so, I'm not convinced. It's even more frustrating to be told all that after we did such a great job yesterday. That's all. And it's especially weird for Altina, of all people, to be told that, but I guess in her capacity as a branch student campus member, I accept your criticism. To be perfectly honest, this sort of thing would normally fall within our special ops missions. But this time, the threat is just too severe. Agreed. Duvali is a formidable foe. And Shirley's on a whole different level. She's much stronger than Zeno and Leo. She's even taken entire armies on by herself. She's seriously that strong? The intelligence division has given her one of the highest possible threat levels. I'm still upset, but I get that it's a complicated situation. Just stay safe, everyone. If something goes wrong, we'll all be there to back you up in a heartbeat. They may have planned an ambush. Please be careful. Yeah, I'll keep that in mind. Thank you all. Wish us luck. But Kurt's probably not going to be so forgiving, or so understanding, or so magnanimous. Kurt, are you taking proper care of your swords? The Vander dual blade style. That's quite a nice pair. Yes, these two swords have a rich history. In fact, I might not be fit to wield them. Kurt. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said that. You're departing now, right? Please be careful. We'll do our best and work with combat tactics. Yeah, good luck. Thank you. Alright, so he seems to have mostly gotten over it. I need to stay concentrated on the curriculum for combat tactics. I shall do what I can, little as that may be. Alright. He is still a little salty, but let's go ahead and make sure that Valimar knows he's about to be called in. Ah, Reen. I see the others are with you. It's been some time, everyone. Hey, Valimar! I'd heard stories, but wow! I'm glad to see your ability to speak has become stronger. Yeah, seriously, you're pretty much human now. I'd say it's more like his speech function finally came back. Indeed, this is my true personality and manner of speech. In any event, last night seems to have gotten fairly dangerous. I very nearly dispatched on my own to go help you. If we had gotten pushed any farther into the corner, I definitely would have called for you. If I had, though, I would have made those two go full throttle. Yep, escalation, dude. It's never ending, dude. Probably, yeah. Ouroboros, they really are dangerous. And yet, we've been requested by the government to deal with them. I'm ready to assist you at any time. Ever since we arrived here, though, I felt a strange disturbance in the land. Be mindful of your surroundings when calling for me. Yes, of course. With that, let us be off. So now we've chatted up good old V, but we still have the rest of the campus to talk to. Alright, no one hiding out right there. Vivi, though. Jeez, they really got us good. It feels like the society's just getting started, too. Are they building up to something? Vivi? I didn't know you were here. I'm honestly surprised Instructor Michael didn't try to stop you. Well, he tried, but I told him I was really worried about the well-being of my fellow Thors alumni. Yeah, that seems like a Vivi enough tactic. It goes without saying, Vivi, but try not to push things too far. I know you've got the guts to try to go in alone, but these guys would give A-rank bracers a run for their money. Tread lightly. You don't gotta tell me that. I did think about that a little, really. You leave me no choice. I'll have to rely on all of you for now. Still, at the end of the day, I'm a reporter and I've got a job to do. So you better make sure I've got the info to do it right, old Class 7. We'll sure try. Just leave it to us. We'll bring you some good news. Probably already missed a photo for her, but not gonna sweat that either. You're all so grown up now. Is it my imagination, or did you get a little taller, Fee? I've grown in other ways too, if only a bit. Can't say the same about you, though. Hey now! Well, I guess you have a point. I was only teasing. It's plain to see that you've grown. Oh? It's in the way you carry yourself. The outfit helps too. It makes you seem less like a little girl and more of a grown woman. You really think so? I really do feel more confident. Thanks, you two. That's one conversation I wasn't about to jump into. Sometimes it's good for us guys to take a backseat and let the girls talk stuff out. Yeah, do not want to be part of that. Especially Reen, dude. It will go from 0 to misunderstandings real quick. How's the train looking? I really did it in, as you can see. That said, the inside's almost brand new. Shouldn't have any issue getting it back up and running by morning. I see. I guess that's a blessing amongst all the bad things that happen. Aye, for real. Reinford really are amazing. Alright, well, I'm glad Pablo's enthusiastic about our capabilities of running the Dareflinger. Whoa, we gotta chat them up? And Freddy too. Unless that green thing means we've gotten the stuff Freddy needs. Alrighty, the actuator should be all good now. Yes, once this is done, we need to swap out the armor and run the checks. Wow, good work, you two. So it's a good thing Mint came and joined forces. You're already nearly done repairing the Panzer Soldats? Yes, all thanks to Mint. She took one look at them and figured out there was a problem with the knee joints. It just looked to me like Draki here had a bit of a bum leg. Draki? Oh, you mean the Draken? That's Mint for you. Yeah, but she's become much more skilled after showing zero inclination towards this all throughout the previous game. You really helped us out a lot. Maybe she did and I just never spoke with her, but... What are you talking about? We're helping each other out here. You've both been hard at work on repairs since early this morning, right? I'd recommend taking a break and relaxing somewhere peaceful. Especially you, Tita. You must be exhausted from yesterday. Yeah, Tita fought and got up early for repairs. Yeah, he's right. Well, now that you mention it, I am pretty tired. Then you definitely gotta rest. What are we gonna tell Agate if anything happens to you? Oh, Fee's already acquainted with Agate. Interesting. Fee? And she already knows Fee. Wow, dude. Bracer's right in pretty tight circles. Should I give Freddy the plant bits and bee larvae? Is this what you were looking for? Reen handed 3 clumps of plant bits and 3 bee larvae to Freddy. Oh, this is precisely what I was looking for. Stay right there and don't move a muscle. It's time for me to get cooking. Hopefully he gives us something good, or teaches us a new recipe or something. Whoa. This is quite the diversion. He might actually be about to teach us a new recipe. I don't think we're gonna say no to that, though. Oh, by the way, you use a trident, right? Is your hometown near the ocean or a river? Actually, my hometown's in Sutherland. He's from here? We've got mountains and rivers as far as the eye can see. We've lived side by side with nature since way back. I see. And voila! Dinner is served.
Give it a try.
You gotta eat it while it's hot. The flavors of field exercises, Freddy's special #1. Survival chowder, packed with plenty of bee larvae and nice healthy plant seeds. And other bits. Fee's probably like, yeah, I'm used to eating stuff like this. Not only does it look alarming, it smells pretty nasty too. But he spent time making this especially for us. I have to at least try it. Reen carried a spoonful of the chowder to his mouth, beads of sweat forming on his forehead. Well. Oh, it's... It's a bit of an acquired taste, but surprisingly, it's not too bad. Past the initial wave of bitterness, there's an exquisite savory flavor. Don't know what's so surprising about it, but I'm glad to see you like it. Seriously, I'm pleasantly surprised by how good it is. Out of curiosity, why did you decide to join the branch campus, Freddy? I mean, he didn't really have a choice. At least I get the impression that the students who were here weren't given a choice. My current impression is that they got accepted at Thors, there was a falling out that happened with the Oliver was forced out, so he founded the branch campus, and then anyone who could have potentially been a bad influence on his younger half-brother got moved over to here. So I don't know if join is the right word to use. Why would you want to leave your beautiful hometown to do all this? Well, pretty much just to get stronger and broaden my horizons. Back during the Civil War, my town took a little bit of damage, and I decided I want to be the kind of man who's able to protect the things that are precious to me, no matter what. Whatever I need to do to become that kind of guy, I'll do it. I see. That's very impressive. I had a hard time figuring Freddy out at first, but he actually has a pretty good head on his shoulders when it comes to cooking and life. Instructor Reen? Oh, no, it's nothing. Anyway, this was a treat. Thanks!
You bet!
Branch Campus Quest Wild Recipe completed. Freddy can now make curious cuisine. Receive 2K mirror from the Branch Campus. Okay, so he can now make curious cuisine, which means we're probably gonna have to chat him up again. That is the wrong side. This is the correct side. Freddy can now make curious cuisine, huh?
You've got good taste.
Oh, he won't. Well, that sucks. We can make ourselves a Freddy Special A. Sure. Wait, they're free! They're free as long as we have the stuff we need! Oh, okay, well... that actually makes them fairly good, especially for right now.
Come again! What can I get you today?
We can get ourselves some chitinous shells and some hardy powders. Prevent poison.
Give it a try! You've got good taste!
And then we can get this tuned gear. You know, it's a very bad use of the cash that we've got on hand. But why not? Just means we don't have to buy it later on. And I think that's everything except for auto drag. Alright.
Give it a try!
So we're still broke, but we're also still in Chapter 1, so we're fine being broke. It's not like I've been taking field exercises lightly, but yesterday's attacks were worse than I expected. I'll have to get my head in the game from now on so I can be more prepared. Anemo's flower is in flames. Why is it bothering me so much? Ash? Huh? Oh, Schwarzer, it's you. Heard you were going off on your own. But from the look of it, you're going for a nice picnic with your old pals. What's this punk's deal? What exactly are you implying? It's okay, you two. While I'm gone, the new Class 7 will be joining you for your field exercises. Please try and get along with them. Sure, if you say so. Gotta admit, old Class 7 sure has some interesting faces. Is it really okay for this guy to be here? I mean, Ash's gonna Ash. Sheesh, I really didn't do well yesterday. I have to redeem myself if this happens again. Well, anyway, we'll all just need to be on high alert. Since the attack yesterday, the atmosphere of the field exercise campus changed considerably. Yeah, No one's sitting around being like, how are we gonna kill time between doing nothing? It's all high alert and PTSD around here. This ominous feeling in the air. I feel as though it only heightened my shooting senses. Miss Arcade, she's even more gallant up close. You were the student from Combat Tactics, correct? Yes, I'm Jessica Schleiden. I see. So you are a member of the Schleiden family. Huh. Are they famous? Yeah, if you're familiar with Imperial martial arts styles. Wait, doesn't she use a gun though? They're from Nortia, and their style has been passed down to the provincial army. It's famous for focusing on spears. So she's like Bardius and Gaius. Its history is as glorious as that of Arcade or Vander. Oh, I see. That being said, its fame is far less than those two great schools. But it does not mean our school is lesser by any means. Yes, of course. Had it been convenient, I would have asked to spar. That's really an honor, but I'm not yet at that intermediate level. Wow. So she's worse at the Schleiden School of Spearmanship than Kurt is at the Vander School of Dual Bladesmanship. Not to mention, I put my comrades in danger yesterday. The fact that you're so skilled at your age is an impressive feat all its own. Besides, it's only natural to make a mistake or two over time. I'll be looking forward to seeing you again. Yes! Alright, cool. Jessica won. And that's everyone over here. And for the final touches, some canned goods, cereal bars, drinks, and snacks. Have you finished packing everyone's rations? Yep, Class 7s are all ready to go too. Thanks so much, you two. Oh, hello, Instructor Reen. Good morning. How are you today? Ooh. I heard you got a direct request from the Imperial government. That's amazing! I knew you were something special. Are they from one of the other classes? That green-haired girl seems especially taken with you, Reen. Wait a moment. She reminds me of... doesn't remind you of anyone, Laura. She reminds you of you back in CS2. You two fooling around? No. Sorry for the extra work, you two. I know it's because of the attack last night, but from the sound of it, the support team has a lot of work today. It's fine. Everyone just needs to help each other out. That's right. I'm sure Class 7 are the ones most affected by this. Yeah, I'm sure I'll have to answer for that later. Please help Yuna and the others, you two. Just leave it to us. Oh yes, I'll definitely make sure things turn out well. Glad to hear it, thanks. Government's orders, huh? They really work you to the bone. Good thing you've got such good friends at your side to help, huh? Yeah, you're right. I can't thank them enough. That goes for you as well. Yeah, you do the same for us in a heartbeat. Besides, I'd say you're pretty blessed yourself, Red Reaper. Well, well, right back at ya, Sylphid. You're really grown since the last time I saw you in the battlefield. You're a bracer now, right? Well, yeah. I guess it's no surprise you've already met. I'll bet the Red Constellation and Zephyr have crossed paths countless times. Comes with the territory. Anyway, you can leave everything here to me and Toa. Jeez. My psycho little cousin's gonna make me look bad with all the crap she's getting up to. Randolph. We'll just leave you guys to it for now. Alright, and that is everybody. So we're officially ready. Oh, I hadn't even checked the camp menu. So we're one level lower than the game expected us to be at this point. Interesting. Very interesting. Just means all that suffering we did was not for naught. About time for us to head on out. Oh, I should also check our tactics formation and our orbment setup. Oh, right. What is it, Fee? I wanted to talk to everyone about Submaster Quartz. Finally! I didn't think we'd actually get them before Chapter 1's conclusion, but they're called Submaster Quartz. Submaster Quartz? We might have to alleviate Yuna, Kurt, and Altina of theirs. Is that? The Arcus 2's got another big function besides Brave Order. It's called Submaster Quartz. The short explanation is that you can borrow some of the power from a second Master Quartz even if someone else is using it. Whoa! Okay. That's interesting. But it's only some of the power, so it's not like straight up having a second Master Quartz equipped. Probably gonna save that for the next game or something. Really? That seems incredibly useful. It is. It means now we can spread out Laura's bustedness to everybody else, or at least Reen. We can have Reen and Laura, like, cross Submaster Quartz each other, so Laura is constantly recovering CP, and Reen is constantly hitting super hard. Having a second Laura sounds nice. It sounds like something we deserve. You won't get as much out of it as you do your main Master Quartz, though. Toval told me about it. I thought we should all try it together. Thanks, Fee. Sounds like they're pretty easy to set up, too. Let's get them sorted out before we leave. Looks like I can even set the Master Quartz the students are using. I can't let them come with me, but I can still borrow their strength. About Submaster Quartz. The Arcus 2 allows you to set a Submaster Quartz, giving you some of the power of a second Master Quartz, even if someone else is already using it. Because of this, you're able to set the student's Master Quartz as Submaster Quartz for Reen and the others. However, keep in mind that each Master Quartz can only be set as a main Master Quartz for one person and a Submaster Quartz for one other person. The Arcus 2 allows you to borrow the power of a second Master Quartz via the Submaster slot. However, a Submaster Quartz's power will be limited compared to the main slot. Only ability 1 activates, stats only rise slightly. Please set Submaster Quartz for Reen and the others before leaving. You can set Submaster Quartz in the Orbment section of the camp menu. Let's do... Regulus. Wait, what? What happened to our old one? So the students, let's have him set hers. We'll have Laura set Reen's, obviously. He will set cause stat down, huh? Oh, we're on hers. Let's have her set Laura's. And then you, I don't know. But yeah, they have way more open than even Reen does. Probably would have prioritized Reen over the kids had I known. Okay, and she has Breath, which we're going to switch for Breath R. And actually, we just earned that Septium... Wait, what? I thought we had a Breath R. We do have a Breath R. I just did not set that to him for some reason. What's Septium Vein looking like? Enemies drop more Sepith. I guess we'll leave things as they are for right now. Wait, what is Canon? Okay, it only teaches him Tier. Let's set something better. Actually, we'll switch her Breath. We'll give her Septium Vein. Give him Breath R. And then we're gonna take Cast 1 off of him and give that to him over Shield 1. Yeah. And now tactics. Go ahead and do something like this. Alright. I am satisfied with that. Considering the situation, there's no time to stop anywhere else. Should we head to St. Arc now? Go ahead and have that main story proceed for us. Been a while since I rode horse with you like this. Yeah, you're right. Makes me feel a little nostalgic. For the four of us, only Laura and I know how to ride horses. Which one should Fia and I get on? Either is fine. Go ahead and choose whichever you like best, Reen. In that case... Oh, this is gonna give us bonding points or something. Who will you have ride with you? Alright, let's go, Reen. I'll be with Laura then. Hold on tight. Let's be off. But if it's just gonna immediately warp us there, the only thing that would have been for us for bonding points or something. Hurry to St. Arc. Huh. Is someone at the branch lector? Alright.
Good luck.
You leaving already?
Ash. Ash is gonna be like, he's gonna say something to him.
Must be tough having to spend your whole morning running around the Empire.
Who is Ash?
Well, that's a government job for you. So, how's everything going on your end?
Whoa! What's all this then?
I can't say nothing yet. But... seems like a lot of stuff's starting to overlap.
What? Is he mixed? That pose, dude.
I see. Man, I sure am glad I recommended you here.
Whoa! So he's in the... Ash is in the intelligence? He's either in the intelligence division or he's a blood and iron.
Well, here's hoping you find a juicy clue or two before your field exercises are over.
That temperament, though.
Keep walking, straw man.
He doesn't like him at all. Musei probably has her suspicions as well.
It seems like several threads have become entangled.
They're so mysterious.
Also, the little game being played here in Sutherland has reached its second half. But what if I nudged things along a little?
Who are these people? Dude. Uh-oh. That wasn't supposed to happen. That is definitely my push pin. Alright. I wonder if Laura's probably met Patrick's dad. Fee and Elliot wouldn't have had any reason to come into contact with him prior to now. Is it... Are you gonna immediately go there? This is the Revelt Corp, or the Revelt thingamabob. They've been using this place as a base? That kind of calls into question some things about Claire. Very dubious. Yup. Bracer Guild, temporary St. Arc branch.
Sup, Breen? Been a while.
Toval, and he is looking nice and time skipped. But 1 second. Whew, my setup is nothing if not temperamental. Toval, it's good to see you again. Tolval Rondanur.
Yeah. Guess the last time was our little scouting session right before your graduation.
Oh, did they try to get Reen to become a bracer?
Good to see you too. Sounds like you've got your hands full with the teaching gig, huh?
Yeah, pretty much. Oh, and I'm sorry for turning down your offer a third time.
Nah, ain't no biggie. Besides, we got Fee last year, and she's more than enough of a catch.
So she's been a bracer for a single year. I wonder what... She definitely has the skills to be a B or A rank bracer.
But hey, you ever change your mind, door's always open.
I certainly never would have expected to see Fee as a bracer. I don't know what I was expecting for her future career path, but it does make sense. Well, Sarah and Toval helped out a lot. You really made it all come together. Oh yeah, and if you hadn't come up with the round of 7, Toval, we would have had a much more difficult time talking with each other. Round of 7? Wait, Toval made that up? Nah, don't go giving me too much credit. The Foundation developed it. I just suggested a little trick to get it going. So Prince Olivert's got this artifact that lets him communicate across pretty much any distance, and we saw him use that back on that airship back in FC. I just thought we could use that as a relay point for that little app to send messages through. So basically Oliver can see any sort of conversation that we have through it? An artifact? I'll pretend I didn't hear that. I don't know much about the technical aspects involved, but still, that seems like quite the trick. Well, with an artifact like that, this is about the only way you can use it. Even then, it's amazing how we're able to use it to connect to everyone else in Class 7. I wonder... Kevin and Reese probably had the exact same conversation. You got an artifact on hand, Olivier? You're just gonna pretend we don't know that. I'm glad we have so many people helping us out. Toval, thanks again for everything. Don't sweat it. Does my heart good to help out a bunch of promising youngsters like yourselves, Toval says, not being any older than 28. Anyhow, I heard the society came knocking, though I guess he is talking to a bunch of teenagers, so... Yeah, for the first time in half a year. Limiting it to the Empire, it's the first time since the Civil War. They meant busyness. They had a few types of archaisms, Duvalie of the Stallritter, and a new enforcer. Do you have any idea why they'd bring that kind of firepower here? The guild's been focusing on dealing with the society recently, but right now we're completely in the dark about their plans. They seem to be showing up in a bunch of different spots, Jaeger Corps in tow. I see. Well, it's good to know the main Red Constellation squad isn't here. Well, you can thank the Scarecrow for that. There's only one thing we can say about the society for sure. They're trying to take back control of that plan of theirs. The Phantasmal Blaze plan. Oh, so that's what Vita was talking about. The Phantasmal Blaze plan, right? It was Ouroboros' true plan behind the Civil War, but in the end, he stole it away from them. Somehow, in some nebulous way that we have no idea what it is. Green. We've still got no idea what they're up to, but we can look to what they did in Liberl and Crossbill for clues. I'm sure there's got to be some pattern to their actions. A pattern? So Ouroboros' actions? I think you might be expecting a little too much of them, Toval. All those archaisms they let loose were probably just more of their pawns. Seems likely. Our question is, what's their plan bringing all those pawns here? Yeah, it didn't seem like they were trying to attack St. Ark or anything like that. If they did, the army would be all over them. True. Their skirmishes with the branch campus suggest they are testing the waters, so to speak. I believe they seek to determine the line between the government and the nobles' power, and how far they can push before the army gets involved. Yeah. Either way, our biggest hint right now is all those archaisms. Even for the ones from last night, how and where did they bring them all from? Good point. Someone's got to be manufacturing them here. Could they have teleported them in from somewhere far away? You know what? Teleportation does make more sense. That's some real sci-fi stuff right there. I don't know if the Society's technology is that advanced. I mean, they can teleport people. Only other thing I can think of would be that ark of theirs, but there's no sign of it being anywhere nearby. Perhaps they have some manner of base in the area. A location convenient for concealing archaisms. A base.
I like the way you think.
That's Agate! Is he gonna join up with us too?
Hello?
Oh yeah, Elliot and Laura have never met this guy.
Oh, it's you.
Ah, there he is.
Took you a while, Agate.
Had to take a little detour.
What were you up to? Agate Krosner, no longer voiced by Brian Pappenbrook. Or Bryce.
Hey there, Mr.
Pappenbrook.
Ashen Chevalier. No, Reen Schwarzer. Didn't expect to run into you again like this.
I didn't expect for you to join up with us so soon. There's no way he's gonna stay at home base. That's not Agate's personality. Same here. When I met you on the first day of school, I figured you were no ordinary person. And sure enough, you turn out to be a bracer. Agate the Heavy Blade, an A-rank bracer from Liberl. He came over here to help us Erebonian bracers out. I figured you guys might have use for another pair of helping hands, so I called him in. A-rank? That's the same as Instructor Sarah! He's pretty good. He's one of the people who helped resolve the incident in Liberl. Ah, that crisis 4 years ago. I see. Wow, dude. So, Estelle and Joshua are 20 years old now. It's wild to think. And Agate is basically nearly 30 if he's not 30 already. I had heard of an A-rank bracer with a two-handed sword. It's a pleasure to meet you, Heavy Blade. Right back at you, Radiant Blade Master's daughter. Getting back on topic, I think the Society's got a base somewhere nearby too. Schwarzer, I heard you were running around all over yesterday. You see anywhere it could have been? Past those gates! Well... no. 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 It's true there were a few places that caught my attention, but none of them really had any decisive clues. Well, to be fair, Sutherland is pretty much one big patch of untouched nature. We get nowhere just searching around randomly. I see. So, were we to go in search of their base, we would still need some manner of clue. Yeah, maybe if we could get some new information and compare it to what we already know. You got anyone in mind? Oh, hey, Reen! Did you think we'd be able to get any information from the Imperial Army? Major Michael said that the Imperial Army wouldn't be active here. But with the Society running around, I find it hard to believe they're just doing nothing. Indeed, the Provincial Army is barely able to maintain public order on its own at the moment. I am unsure what the Society could be planning, but I'm certain they mean to take advantage of this chance. Well, even if we can't work with directly with the Imperial Army, maybe they can still help us out somehow. Should we go and ask? Dreknor Fortress is northeast of here. Hold on, what good's that gonna do? The military's not gonna give info to civilians just because they ask nicely. Not to mention, this is the Imperial Army we're talking about. They're just gonna tell us to take a hike. That's why we need Shara on deck, dude. She'd know how to get that information. Nah, she might be onto something here. You see, the general in charge of Dreknor is the head of the 4th Armored Division, said to be the most powerful in the Imperial Army, Olaf Craig. Wow. How fortuitous! Just like how Elisa's grandpa so happened to be hanging out in Nord. He's a good guy. Elliot's dad! Oh, that's right! Been half a year since I saw him. So she's met up with him previous to all of us seeing this. Well, me too, actually. We were planning to meet up once I was done here, so I'm pretty sure he's there at the fortress. Well, in that case, I'm certain he won't be lenient, but I agree it will be worth a try. He'll probably make us fight him or something. Pretty impressive. Guess I should expect that from a class he put together. Alright then, I'll leave that to you guys. So Agate's gonna go off and do his own thing. But yes, Class 7 is basically a who's who of important people in Ouroboros. What are you going to do? I'll do some investigating on my end. I should be able to get some info from around the Liberlian border. Here, let me give you this. Reen received a memo. What? Oh, okay. We've been getting reports that a particularly dangerous monster has been appearing near the North Sutherland Highway. Please find and slay this creature, Queen Kumanba. We've gotten reports that a large, dangerous monster has appeared in the Ismaya Grape Forest. We ask that you track down and slay this threat. Monster Grimedrome. Okay, so we're literally doing bracer requests now. Is this information about some monsters? Yeah, just a little something I gathered about a couple of wanted targets for you. They're on the way to the fortress, so keep an eye out. If you can manage it, I want to take him out while you're nearby. So that's why you were late. You're pretty thorough. Stuff like this is normal for a bracer. Anyway, good luck, Schwarzer. The rest of you too. Understood. Please be careful, Agate. Hey, this is a good chance. Maybe you should stop by the field exercise camp while you're here. I'm sure a certain someone will be happy to see you. Oh, do you mean... I talked to her earlier. She was even cuter than expected. Jeez. Leave me alone. I'll be in touch if I find anything. He's really not coming with us, huh? Oh, he ran. I'm not quite sure what that last part was about, but... He's a little scary looking, but he seems like a nice person underneath it all. Yeah, guess so. We should get going too, Tobal. Yeah, good luck, guys. Be careful. Fee, Miss Laura, watch his back. Got it. We can get to Dreknor Fortress if we take the highway going northeast. Let's see to the wanted monsters and our other errands, then head over. Yeah, we're gonna peruse St. Arc to make sure there aren't any requests we miss out on, but yeah, we got a bunch of new things. All right, but first things first, though, we're gonna call it a part here and pick up next time. So definitely join me then for more The Legend of Heroes: Trails of Cold Steel 3. Bye for now, guys.